This is the space we're tackling in today's video. My goal is to clear this surface, which, as you can see, has become a catch-all of papers, cords, containers, and who knows what else. And if there's time, maybe we'll even get to this craft supply basket. We shall see. We're gonna set a 10-minute timer and see how much we can achieve.
Welcome back to Lacie Let's Go. I'm Lacie, and today we are working on this space right here. It is right next to my dining table. My front door is also right there. Welcome to New York City. This is a pile of stuff, probably mostly my girls' things that from time to time were out and about, and I just was like, nope, here they go. We're gonna start with one 10-minute timer. My number one focus is this bin and then the surface. Let's go. Set a 10-minute timer. This way I don't have to say you know who. If you have one, you know. I should be starting with trash. Oh, and in fact, I do see trash. But what I don't have is a trash bag. So I'm gonna get a trash bag. My donatable donate box is my dining table currently. What else do I need? Oh, and I'm gonna grab my memory box because I have a feeling there's some memory things in here. And I'll have that just right off camera here. Trash. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually start with this. This is a charger, and this belongs in here. Battery. Yeah, because we don't have this type of battery anymore. This is crumpled paper. I could reuse it, but I'm just gonna recycle it. And I'm gonna talk while I crumple the paper. I'm learning to be more aware. What is this? It'd be nice to have something that I could put them in right now. One for each of the girls. I'm gonna go see what I can find. Okay, so these were 2 containers I found. Headphones go down here in this drawer. I think this is my daughter Lily's. Okay, so I'm gonna put Lily's stuff in this one because in the end this will end up being bigger. Cords. Okay, let me. So this is a box with craft paper to go with the crafts. That's why it's here. It's like all part of this. But also that's looking super overflowing and like we have too much. So I'm gonna go put this by the door to be recycled. If when I go through this I'm like, oh, I need more of that stuff, then I can, look, we've got paper. No, I'm just gonna recycle this. This is recycle.
Hey, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Slowly letting go. Alright, so now I'm like, overwhelmed with the paper. So I'm just gonna put all the papers in a pile and I'm gonna deal with them later. Because I don't know. I can pull out obvious trash or obvious something else. I find it much easier to deal with papers when I'm just focused solely on papers and can sort them all into piles as opposed to trying to do other things along with it. Oh, there's 10 minutes. Wow. That felt really fast. Holy moly. That was the fastest 10 minutes ever. I feel like we got so much done on that other table and this is like, I feel like I've made a bigger mess. Okay, I have it. It's fine. It's because I don't know. I've moved things around and I shouldn't have, I guess. This is the only thing for Isabel, so it's mostly all Lily's stuff. So I've got 2 empty containers to go back. This is Lily's. I'm gonna have this continue to be Lily's container of things that I find. I'm gonna go put this, I'm gonna put this in the hall. Oh, look at these little magnets. All right, I'm gonna go put this in the hall. I'm gonna go put this back with my containers. There were some more things in the hall for Lily, so I just added them to her little container. Okay. So this was like a sensory thing, fun little art project that Isabel and I did. It doesn't really have a home, so it's not easy. So when something isn't easy, step 4, I ask myself, if I needed this sensory jar of glitter fun, whoops, where's the first place I would look for it? Now the answer is here. This is where I would look for it. But I don't want it to be here. So if it wasn't here, where's the next first place I would look for it? In here. Oh, look at what I found. See, so, okay, so these are the kinds of things that I'm looking for a home for, are kind of projects that we've done. I guess it would be like memory, right? I think what I want to do, I have a few bins of craft supplies, and maybe what I'll do is I will just add these to one of those bins that has room, and if I need them, then I'll look for them there. And if I never go looking for them when I declutter those bins, then I can declutter them, especially if Isabel's here to approve. This is the next space I want to deal with. I will take down here what you can't see. These I moved back here to craft stuff, right? Okay, so finished art projects I'm putting over here to go into. I know I should be doing it, but I have you set up on top of those bins, and so normally I would put things away right away. I say that. Normally I would try to put things away right away, and I'm not. I just have to be honest. So they're here. Maybe I'll make a little video after this showing me putting the things away to prove that I did it, and also to actually do it. This is going to be my container limit for like cardboard, paper, things that I'm saving to use for crafts. These are like my daughter's favorite things to make. These milk carton crafts where we just make these little houses, but we have so many. That's gonna be something I have to ask her about. So this is a headband making kit. So this is like packaging that I don't need to keep anymore. So I'll recycle that. Let's see what else is here. This looks like more packaging that we don't need. all of this came together. But you know what? I think that this bag is way too big for all that stuff. So I'm gonna go get a smaller bag. But this is trash. I feel like I saw some other. Oh, I know. This is a toy. And so I'm gonna go put it back with the toys in the trash. I have my collection of baggies off camera because I guess I'm too embarrassed to show on camera my collection of baggies. So I do like to keep, you know, like the whole craft kit together. Once she's mostly used up the stuff, then I'll sort of distribute it into our general craft collection. But while it's still like we want to use it as a kit, then I try to keep it as a kit. This is a craft that I think really is too old for her right now. So, oh yes, look at 8+. So this I'm gonna put away with other craft stuff because it's not something that needs to be out where we want to access it regularly. Crayons. These were like the extra crayons that I like decluttered, but I was like, maybe we can chop them up and like melt them down into like cute little shapes and stuff. Anyway, that was exciting to me. So I decluttered and held on to them. All right, I'm just trying to empty out this container. Oh, look at, here are the rest of the headbands. Okay. All right, out of control. Out of control, Lacie. More crayons. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We are literally always gonna have more of these. So I'm gonna recycle these. Gonna put this in here. Ah. Look at this, I'm really letting go. Oh, also, we're gonna have more of these. Why am I hanging on to these? I think that it was like we had so many, it was exciting, maybe we could build some crazy thing. We're gonna have more. If we wanna build a big crazy thing, then we'll save them up. I still have a couple of these that I saved. But why? Why? Let it go. All right. Is anyone relating to me? Am I the only person like this? I love Tetrising things, but I really shouldn't. This is an apron for my daughter Isabel's 5th birthday. My wonderful boss at work. Shout out to Jen. She made these aprons for my daughter and her friends for their art birthday party, where they made these little flowers and stuff. So I keep this with our art stuff because when we make art, we sometimes make messes. I think I'm gonna save the embroidery thread and let go of the rest of it. I couldn't do it, she couldn't do it. Okay, embroidery thread to the crafts. The reason it has this open top is so that as more things come in, I can just throw it right on top. Pink. That is much better. Still not perfect, but it is so much better. Oh, shoot. I never set another timer. I guess I can look and see how long I've been filming. 34 minutes. Oh my goodness. Too long. There we are. This space has gotten cleared off. How awesome is that? All right, now I'm gonna do the little before and after.
Before, full of stuff, who knows what. After, all clear, hooray! Join me next time as I declutter my art and craft supplies. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment, and thanks for watching. Let's let go together. Bye.